Ready?
Yep. Alrighty.
Hey guys.
Hey!
Welcome back.
Happy Monday. Another week.
Monday.
Not
Happy
a new
November.
dollar. Yeah, November.
Happy November.
This is where I'm not really much of I do like Halloween. Like, because the kids like it and I like celebrating it.
Yeah.
But Thanksgiving, I'm talking yams, greens, potatoes,
chicken. You know
yeah, like Thanksgiving top tier. Thanksgiving, nothing beats Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving or 4th of July. I think that's because there's so much food involved.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Halloween has never been like my shiz, but like now that like my kids are like obsessed, I'm like, oh, okay, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, you have
like, it's kind of cool.
It's kind of cool.
But Thanksgiving, I'm like, I just want food, and also
I love food.
I'm not a cooker. I'm not a cooker. I have to say it though. I don't like cooking. I don't really cook.
Yeah.
I can if I need to, but I don't prefer it. So I'm not a Thanksgiving cooker. I'm just like, I'll bring some. I am a baker. I could bake. I like baking. I like desserts, so I could like put in my portion that way. But yeah, the food, I'm like, nah. I'll bring utensils.
Yeah. I'll bring my personality and a empty belly. So if you like cooking and you like feeding people, I'm gonna sit there and I will eat until I throw up.
Yeah.
Like I'm that type.
Dang.
Yeah, like I'm the type that's like love food, but not a cooker either. Which I'm blessed because Alex's family, the men,
they can throw down.
Oh,
yeah, that's
it's the men too.
Jalen's family's like that. Like his dad and his fiance, they cook.
Yeah,
like they're Thanksgiving's at their house, and they are gonna throw down. I already know it.
And that's their love language too.
Yeah.
And I said, mine's eating.
Yeah.
Like, hello.
Yours is cooking,
hello.
mine's eating, and we go like this.
The handshake thing.
Yeah.
Tabib, like they like to cook, I like to eat. Here we are.
Literally. But yeah.
But yeah, this week I wanted to talk, or I guess this episode.
Yeah, this week's episode.
Our last one, which was just us, our dialogue was our first labor experience and giving birth. And now I wanted to dive into that emotional aspect of, I don't know if it's hormones that hit you, but the
for sure.
hate my husband phase. Because I feel like we all kind of go through that.
Yeah.
And I was not expecting that. Not that, honestly, it's not a bad thing. Like I feel like everyone goes through that phase where they are now different people. And
there's a wives' tale my mom always tells me that like when you're pregnant, like whoever you hate or like despise the most, your kid like ends up looking like them.
Which is, when I was pregnant, I mean, Frankie is Alex's mini.
Yeah.
So like copy and paste, there they are.
I mean,
like,
so Eliza is too.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, for sure. Jay's mini.
Yeah.
But when I was pregnant, I didn't have the like hate my husband face. That happened after birth.
No, he annoyed the shit out of me when I was pregnant. He'd breathe, and I'd just be like,
oh, you'd just be like,
yeah, literally. And then he'd be like, okay, I'm going to give you your space. I'm like, what, you don't want to be around me? You don't like me anymore?
Yeah. You're like,
and he's just like,
constantly spiraling.
He's like, I don't know what to say.
When I had Franklin, was just so angry for some reason. No idea. I'm pretty sure hormones, all of a sudden, you poop out a baby, and then it's no longer you two anymore. It's you. It's like 3 people, and you guys are all just strangers in this house. And no one really talks about that either. They talk about like getting married for the first time and like how hard that is.
How hard the first year is and all that.
But not having a baby with someone. And that first year was something crazy. And I think it was a lot of hormones and just, I have a hard time expressing my frustrations. I just go, do it myself.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And so
it has a lot to do with your personality mixed in with postpartum.
Yep.
Honestly, postpartum, I don't think I had postpartum rage.
No.
But I had like, okay, wait, no, maybe it was a little bit of rage. But like,
it just is like, and then you're just.
But like postpartum like punched me, dude. Like I didn't have postpartum depression or anything. I obviously had postpartum anxiety.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I have anxiety, period.
Yeah. And
but but it definitely escalated. Like I lived at my mom's house for the first like 3 weeks Eliza was born. Anytime me and Jalen would go back to our apartment, I would literally walk in, set her down, and I'd have an anxiety attack and be like, I can't be here. And he's like, what's wrong? Like, why can't you be in our house? Like, we live here. And I'm like, no, I can't. Like, I feel like I need someone else. And it's so weird because granted, when I got pregnant with Eliza, I literally only knew Jalen for a year.
Yeah. So you guys barely even had the
So
foundation.
it's like weird. Yeah. Because like we were literally only doing sleepovers.
Yeah.
Like,
and you're like.
And so now I'm like, cool, I just made a kid with you. And now we're going to be in each other's lives forever.
Forever. Like, no.
Which is like, granted, and like I always expressed to him too, like I lived by this rule where I was like, if I ever got pregnant, obviously out of my luck, my baby would have my last name. I guess it's kind of mean, but like I don't care if the dad's involved, but like if we're not married, my kid is not having a different last name than me. Yeah. Like it's just not happening.
Yeah.
So I expressed that to him and he was like, and I also expressed like, hey, like I know we're dating right now, but like if you don't want this and if you also don't love me, I don't expect you to marry me.
Yeah, like this
just because of this baby, because that's like the superstition with the like Marine Corps, like you get pregnant, you have to get married.
And you didn't want to be that.
Yeah, and I'm like, listen, I'm like, my family's from here. I have healthcare insurance. Like I don't need you.
If you want to be this, and you want to
like
create
I was
this
going
dynamic,
to school, I was working, I had a car, like I was good. And the only thing I was worried about was like my dad like kicking me out. That was the only thing I would be worried about. But like I was like 20. But but it's an insane dynamic from you and then you with someone and then you growing someone. Yeah. And then that someone being born.
And then just the role, like the responsibilities changing, because I breastfed with Frankie too. Mm-hmm. And so it's just a constant like always being needed. Mm-hmm. And you know how that works. I mean, we found that out last episode, and now this is like you can't escape it. It's a baby, and like you love them so much, so I'd never but it was a weird like internal battle I was going through. And the thing about like Alex and I, like,
did you ever have like rage towards the baby?
No, never towards him. And I think that's why I had it towards Alex. And he is just the softest soul in this entire universe. And it was a weird dynamic because we knew each other for almost 8 years before dated each other for 8 years before we had Franklin.
Dang!
But I've known,
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I didn't know you guys dated for that long.
Yes, like.
Holy crap.
So we were.
In my mind, it was like 2 years.
No, so I knew him since I was like 16 because he was like my night manager, or 17. Probably 17 because I think that's when he started. And yeah, I don't know. I'm bad with age exactly. Dang. But 17, 16, whatever. Met him. Different relationships, different people. But I always goo goo gaga. I was in love with him. Mm-hmm. Like, but I would tell myself like, no, you don't. No, you don't. Like, he's way older. He's too cool for school. Like, he's just like.
You're like, he's never gonna give me the time of day.
But he rent free in my head. In Nashville, all I thought about was like, well, what if? Like, what if?
Oh my God.
So like this man, I still am like goo goo gaga, goo goo eyes. Like, the puppy love, like in love. Like, I say soulmate. He doesn't believe in soulmates, which is weird because he's like, there's probably another one of me in British. Like, there's one of there's an Alex over there. That's
he's
probably
like, you might find him when you travel.
Yeah. I'm like, no, there's only one of you. And so, like, puppy love, all 8 years, like, obsessed with him, and still obsessed with him. But then I had Franklin, and like, I was taking on so much, and I felt so alone. And he's obviously my safety blanket for Alex's. Yeah. And so I think I just took it all on him. And like all the hormones are hitting and all the changes, just him. He was like my punching bag. And I was just like, I hated everything and everyone. And then he took the brunt of it. And I was psychotic, Deani.
That's so sweet.
I locked him out of the house once. I did.
Postpartum?
Yep.
Wow.
Because he said he went fishing. He went ice fishing.
And he said, you having a good time? Not in my book.
Well, I'm a little cray-cray. So he said, oh, I'm going fishing. And I said, oh, okay. And he said, I'll be back around lunchtime. I said, okay, perfect. You're going to be back at lunchtime. It's now like dark time. He's not home. The sun has gone down.
Oh my God.
And I said, all right, that door for opening has expired. You can now sleep outside. Which it's...
Stop.
Yep.
And it's winter.
And it's winter, so he came home late. And it wasn't his fault at all. Like, he didn't drive himself there.
Yeah,
like,
he had to wait for everyone.
He had to wait, so he was like... And then they had pit stops, and like... He could have spoke up, but also he's probably wanting to escape me. Like,
he's probably like, I'm going to take this breather.
Yeah, I need a break. Like, I don't know how I'm getting through this. And so he tried to come home, and I just kept that door locked. And there's like our sink had a window on it, and he was just like looking at me like, please let me in. And I was like, go back, go sleep on the ice. And I left him out there for like 45 minutes to an hour. I broke one of his ice fishing rods, threw it in the swamp we had. And you want to go pieces? He tried to find it the next year, and I only told his sister, his older sister. I went psycho and broke his ice fishing rod and threw it in the swamp because I was so mad.
You were like,
and I only told Kaylee, and I think Kaylee told her husband, and then like a year later, he's like, "Where's my ice fishing rod? Like, where'd it go?" The one in the swamp. And I said, I don't know. I can't remember.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, what? Ice fishing?
Yeah, what does it look like?
Yeah, what are you talking about? Yeah, it took me a lot to communicate just my frustrations of feeling like I had everything weighing down on me, and I had so much responsibility, and like I feel like the men kind of get it easy because they don't breastfeed. Like that's it's a different thing when you're.
It's a different thing, and also because like when you're pregnant, the day you find out, your habits change.
Oh yeah. Everything.
No matter when it comes to sleeping, when it comes to what you eat, how much you walk, how much you drink, like everything changes. And for them, nothing has to change. Nothing has to change. Their hormones don't change. Jalen liked to say like he would get nauseous like when I was pregnant, which is like really weird.
Sympathy
but
nausea.
I'm not gonna no, literally all of my pregnancies he had like sympathy nausea. And like Jalen, like when we like I said when we dated, like he drinking, partying, like we're young, but like homeboy never was nauseous. Me, I think it was like the first few months we were dating, I threw up in his barracks because I got like my cousins like we had like the stomach bug. So like I'm like laying in his bed, I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna throw up, and I had to go into the bathroom and throw up. And mind you, I'm like, I don't throw up in front of nobody. So I was like, that's crazy. But like him, never nauseous, never, oh, I don't feel good, my stomach, never like that. Yeah. And then when I was pregnant, he'd be like, dude, I'm freaking nauseous.
And he would just know. Like
and it was so weird. And then when I'm not pregnant, he's like, fine. But then when I'm pregnant again, he's like, but like with Winter, my morning sickness was the worst with her. He was super nauseous, like my whole pregnancy. He would eat and be like, dude, I'm nauseous.
Did your guys' relationship get better with the more kids you had, or would you say it got like there's more phases of like, oh god, I fucking hate him, or was it like?
I think it comes in waves because I don't know, like it's so weird too because like he has changed, oh my god, drastically from the boy I knew, I would say, because like we were so young. But like I don't know, it's just weird because like he likes to say he wasn't as present with like Eliza, but I was like, yeah, you were. And he's like, what are you talking about? I was gone for like 3 months. And I'm like, yeah, but you would come home and you would show the effort and you would make the effort to see her, because he was in the recruiting schoolhouse in San Diego, so he would drive every other weekend to come see us. And we were married at the time and all that, but like he still showed effort. But literally when I gave birth to Eliza, like I could see the switch in him. Like I could see that.
I think that's when it happens for men too. Is like because
but not all the time. Because I've heard so many stories when they're like,
it still doesn't switch.
Yeah, like there's no switch in their brain
ever.
I've heard stories, dude, and I'm like sitting there, I'm like, how? And then sometimes I'm like, I complain about the things he does. Like, I'm like, oh my god, he doesn't freaking bathe the kids. He doesn't know how to do their hair. I have to do that. I have to get 4 people ready every single day. And he only has to get 1 person ready.
And you're just overwhelmed.
Yeah, and it's so overwhelming. Much. But then I'm also like, and then like I hear other people's problems, and I'm like,
oh shit.
Well, yeah, I'm like,
you're like,
like, I actually kind of have it made for me because like he provides for us, he loves us, he's so open with us, like he cares for us, he
does a lot.
He does so much. And then like I guess it makes me take a step back when I see other people's lives and hear other people's stories, because everyone lives different lives. And just like, oh.
And when I say like hate your husband phase, I feel like other women might have different experiences, so that's theirs, that's fine. My hate my husband phase was maybe hating my situation. Like Alex didn't really change. Like there's nothing Alex did wrong. Like,
like he wasn't in the wrong.
He was never in the wrong. So like Not at all do I want to shine a light of like he was the best, like he was being a piece of shit. No,
you're like, no,
that
it was
man
me. You're like, no, it was me.
This is me taking accountability and being like, and I guess I should phrase it differently. Like I just don't know how to phrase it, because I feel like in my brain I was like, he is, like I was like, this is the
I'm
worst.
ready to fight you.
I'm ready to fight you, but it was me. Like I was the problem. I was the issue. He was doing nothing wrong. He was doing the best that he could, the best that he knew how. Like, and I'm very like, I can do it myself. I can do it myself. I can do it myself. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. And then have this weird expectation of them just doing it.
That we're so opposite, because I'm literally sitting in the bed and I'll be like, help me. Help. Like I literally will be like, somebody help me.
I'll be like, is there anyone out there?
And everyone's like, hey Randy, you need help? You're like, fuck off.
Yeah, literally. Because I look at it as like, I will have my hands full and in my brain, I'm like, I obviously need help.
Yeah.
Like, I literally about to trip. Like, I feel like anyone in their right mind will be like, oh, shoot, let me help you. And then I have that expectation because that's how I am. So, like, I'm an instant, like, if I see it, I'm like, give it to me. Don't care. Like, give it. So then I have that same expectation for other people. And then when it doesn't happen, I'm like, what's happening? What do you mean?
And then you hit this is why I do it by myself.
Yeah.
Or this is why I do it.
Yeah, this is why I'm
own.
used to it. This is why.
Yeah.
And like growing up with the dynamic of just being angry, and like my dad's girlfriends and them, they would just like leave because they would separate. It would be a bad argument. So then someone would end up leaving, which was always a good thing. I took on that same trait, which was so terrible of me. Like this man just doesn't know what's going on with me emotionally. I'm like psycho. Yeah. Not psycho, but just getting mad at the smallest, littlest things that are not, the explosion I was doing was not the level it should have been. And then
honestly though, but like you definitely have to chalk it up to just the postpartum hormones.
Yeah. I mean, it was, but then I would leave. I would take the baby and I'd say, fuck you, bye. Act like I'd pack a bag. Yeah. Like, and he would be like, why are you leaving? Like, why can't we talk about this? Where are you going? Yeah. Like, why are you taking him?
There's been so many, this is going to end our relationship moments. Yeah. I would tell him, I'm like, I don't think we're making it out of this.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, what is so horrible about this situation? And I'm like, I don't know, but like, to me, this is the end of our relationship.
Yeah. And it was a phase of, can't stand him. But then we found that we loved each other and each other were what we wanted. Rocks. Exactly. And so we chose each other. And now, like, I don't have that phase anymore. Like, it's gone. Like, that phase, like, it comes in we can't stay mad at each other. Like, we'll sit there when we're away from each other and be like, this is so stupid. You're stupid. No, you're stupid. And then the moment he comes home, he looks at me and I look at him and we go, hey.
It's not that serious.
Yeah, I go, how are you doing? I say, dinner's ready. He says, thanks. And he always gives me like a back hug. Like, we can't stay mad. We tried. That's why whenever we're mad at each other, it's from afar.
Yeah.
Because we don't have to see each other's faces. The moment we see each other's faces, we just melt.
You're like, eh.
Yeah. But when I had those postpartum hormones, it was not melted.
Yeah.
I was leaving. I was taking Franklin. I had nowhere to go either. I was just like, fuck it.
Oh, dude.
I'll figure it out.
At least in the first like three months of Eliza's life, I'm pretty sure I tried to end our relationship like 3 times. Mind you, we're married too. Yeah. And I'm like, I can't do this.
Yeah. Divorce. No.
Granted, he was in the wrong a lot of the most of the time.
Oh, he was growing because he was just...
Yeah. Also, he was just like... And like I keep saying it, but like we were so young. Like he was 23.
Yeah.
I was 21. So it's like we're still like trying to live that young in life. And
all his friends probably don't have kids. So... Or did they?
Some of them did. But like... He was the man. Like everyone was like, let's party. And he was like, yeah. And I'm like, you have a kid, dude. Sit your ass down.
Yeah, like,
sit down.
You gotta be home. And that's where I'm like, I didn't even have that. Like, Alex was just so selfless. It just came down to like, I felt like I was doing everything. And then I was like, I'm only one person. I can't do this. And
I quite literally was doing everything by myself.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Oh. Like I would sit up at night watching him sleep and I'd just be like, oh, I hate you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I would literally just look at him at like 2 a.m. I'm sitting there breastfeeding and I'm just like, I actually hate you.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're just sleeping.
I didn't. But yeah, like, there's just like something inside of you that I guess it's just, I don't know if it's like motherly instinct, but like, postpartum, when it hits, man, like, it is just your emotions. And when it's your first two, you don't know what to do with yourself.
No.
You're just like, how am I gonna handle all of this? And I have to take this baby to appointments. And then, like, for me, I literally had to do it all by myself. I'm like, I don't know how to handle it. And then, like, when he's around, he's just like, shh. And I'm like, oh, you motherfucker. I'm like, why? And I tell him all the time, I'm like, why'd you come back?
Yeah.
Like, you should have just stayed there. I'm like, what are you good for?
Yeah. Especially if you're just sleeping.
Yeah. Like, mind you, he's like paying all of our bills and like coordinating our move across freaking country. But I'm just like, what are you good for? I'm like, you're good for nothing.
He's out there fighting the
he's freaking hustling, trying to make a way for us. And I'm just like, you suck.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so hard. And granted, when you work at like your relationship, like in marriage, it's like, okay. And that, like, at least for me, like, I know, like, when we got married too, I was like, don't marry me out of obligation. Don't marry me because we're having a baby. You are going, like, marry me because you love me and you see forever with me.
Yeah. Because I'm not.
Yeah. And granted, like, we have two different upbringings. And like with my parents.
Do you believe in divorce?
Yeah. But like, it's weird that I do because my parents have been married for 30.
Exactly. That's what I was wondering. My parents have been
married for 30 plus years. My dad has had lives outside of my mom, and my mom really didn't. So my dad was my mom's first everything. Yeah. And Jalen was my first everything. Yeah. And but then like for him, like he's seen his mom and dad go through a divorce. He's seen his dad go through another divorce and his mom go through another divorce. So it's like, it's very prominent in his family and he can see it. But then also I love the fact that like when we talked about it, he was like, they showed me what I don't want to do with my life. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go through that. And like, we even say, God forbid, it ain't never going to happen. This man can never leave me. But like, he was like, if something happened, he's like, I'm never marrying again. And I'm like, honestly, same. I can't see myself going through that whole process again. No. I tell Alex all the time, which I don't know. This kind of might be heartless. I don't know. Like, if Alex and I did not work, already married for love. Like, the next person I'm marrying for money. I don't care. Ooh. Like, I'm setting my boys up. Like, so cancel me or whatever. But you know what? I might jump on that bandwagon with you. Like, I already found love. If Alex and I don't work out, then I will not believe in love anymore. We've worked through so much together and became like a dynamic, like ride or dies, that I could not imagine like doing that again. Yeah. I couldn't. I truly couldn't. Jalen literally was like, I just be a hoe again. Oh, well, that's because he's JJ. Yeah. He would be like... And I also said I would be me out. The bitterest black baby mama ever to exist. Oh my God, I'd make his life hell. Really? Yeah, I'd make like his child life... support, all of it? Child support. I'm showing up at your family reunion still. I'm keeping the last name. You got 2 wives, even though you left or we separated. You got 2 wives still. I don't care if you find another girl. I'm here. That inner, like... comes out and I go, I don't need you. You want child support? Keep your money. Like, I could be, I would not want nothing from him. Nothing at all. And I don't think, nothing. Bro, I'm sucking him dry. I'm taking him for all he's worth. As you should. I'll be there. I'll be like, I have 3 kids with him. So. I'll act shocked. I'll say, I had no idea. I didn't even know she was that kind. You poor thing. Like, what do you need from me? And then you're like, get that bag. Yeah. I'm like, get 2. But like, obviously, we got over it. We kind of realized we were the problem a little bit, you know? Oh, I for sure. It was the problem. And I didn't realize it until like, I want to say like couple years after. Because it was those posts that you see on like Instagram and TikTok, and now they've made the like saying like, oh, when you do research and you realize you are the problem. Like, that was me. I was sitting there like looking up and I was like, this motherfucker, he's so fucking crazy. Like, I can't believe he's this way. And then it was like saying all the traits and I was like, no. Why is it describing me? Oh. And that's another thing is like the little things he was doing I didn't even notice like after birth. Like, because that's what Alex is good at is he was like, but my bedside always had like snacks and my waters and like he always made sure my night routine was ready because he also had work. So I also had a weird like internal, like I felt bad like waking him up or like participating in the nighttime events because I was like,
I'm not working. Like, I get the whole day with him. If I want to nap when he naps, I can.
And that's what I'm saying. That's where a lot of the rage was hitting me at night. It was at night. And I'm just like, you motherfucker. But I'm like, he's literally waking up at 4 a.m.
To go to work.
To go to work.
And to go to work so that way we can have this house. So it was so hard to be like, take a step back and be like.
The step back came like a year later.
Yeah.
And I was like, thank you for all that you do.
Yeah, thank you for that. Like,
But
you kept a roof over our house. And I wanted to kill you.
Yeah, literally. I plotted your murder in the middle of the night.
Yeah. As you're sleeping sound asleep. Oh, and there has to be so much that changes for the men too. Like, because we go from them being the center of our attention, like them 24/7. And then I had Franklin, and that's all I cared about. Like, then I no longer started watering our relationship anymore. I like stopped it because I was like, I'm too busy with this relationship. I need to make this perfect. Charles.
Yeah.
Also, this is Charlie. We're in my house this time, and Charlie likes to be the star of the show. So he's like, you guys are yapping, but you're not petting.
Yeah, he's so beautiful.
I know he's the best. We both are.
Yeah, with like, anyways.
Here we are. And there was at the casino. There was Alex, he reminded me of his Doberman picture. And it wasn't even that. But in my head, I'm like, he's just such a fucking Doberman picture. Like,
dog comparison.
Me, I'm like drunk walleying through the casino. I swear to God. And I'm looking for him. I'm like trying to focus. I'm like, fuck everyone. Put it on my body. So I'm like walking around looking for him. And this group of guys like stopped me. And they say, whoa. And I go, yeah. And they go, you look like you don't give a fuck. And I was like, I don't. I said, I look like I'm walleying, but I mean, I'll take that. That's a compliment. And I was like, about to say, I'm looking for my husband. And I look over because someone grabs my shoulder and I'm like, who the fuck? Like, this is getting weird.
Yeah.
And I look over, it's Alex. And I go, I'm looking for my husband. Like, and he's like,
gosh.
He's like, hey guys. And then we left and he's like,
that's so funny.
He's like, they were about to go take you up to that room. I'm like, no, they weren't. They were just...
Maybe they were trying to hit on you. I think they probably were.
Yeah. It got weird once he got involved.
Said, you look like you don't give a fuck.
Yeah, he literally said, I gotta stop you. You look like you don't give a fuck. And I was like, you know what, sir? You are right.
When you guys were younger, did you guys like go out a lot? Like to
party
or bars? Yeah.
Like Alex and I? I don't really think so. Like, we didn't really go out. We're such homebodies. Like, our hobby, our favorite thing to do together is, like, get our favorite snacks, get our favorite drinks, and watch a movie together. Like, we will have movie marathons all day long. Not move, sit on that couch. And so that's where we created the foundation of our relationship, is just sitting there. And I think that also changes with relationships. Like, when you have that hobby and then one can no longer do that hobby, or they just change
the fact that it lifestyle. Takes us a whole like half a day to get through one movie.
Yeah, no. Well, now it's like our nighttime routine is like we get at least a movie together, like where we sit there and we watch it. He usually falls asleep, but I at least get the movie.
Well, I was asking because like the like dudes trying to like talk to you or whatever, like the amount of times, granted, I'm not out here being like, I'm a 10. I don't think that at all. But every time we would go out, someone would try to like hit on me or something. But this one time we were at a bar and Jalen was like sitting in the back with his friends and I'm like walking trying to find him, and I'm like maneuvering past all the tables and everything, and there was this like group of people sitting over here. Mind you, I'm not paying attention to anyone, I'm just trying to get back to the group. This guy was like, hey, goes like this to me, like grabs me and like literally was trying to like talk to me, and I literally went like that to him, and I was like, and I just went like that, just shoved my arm off, like let go of me, and then I kept walking. And his friends, like everyone that he was with, started laughing. Yeah. And then I walked up to Jalen and he was like, what was that? Do you know him? And I was like, no, I think he was just trying to like stop and talk to me. And he's like, what did he want? And I was like, I literally don't know. He just said, hey, grabbed my arm, and then I like shoved him off. And he's like, what the heck? And so I think I was walking back and forth doing whatever. And the guy was like, that was rude. Like when I walked past him again, he was like, that was rude. And I was just like, bro, like get over it. Like stop talking to me. But yeah, I got hit on quite a few times. And like, it's so funny too, because like, I never thought about it this way, but Jalen told me when we were like dating, he was like, if people don't hit on you while we're out, he's like, that's,
red flag.
Yeah, it's like a red flag, because that means I'm doing something wrong. That means you ain't what I thought you were. So he's like, it's more of a compliment that people still hit on me. Because even when I was, when I was pregnant with Salem, when we lived in Tennessee, we were at Walmart, and the town we lived in was like a college town. But I was walking, pushing the shopping cart. Jalen was with Winter and Eliza, like behind me, like lollygagging, because you know they're slow. And I'm like walking, pushing the cart, and these two college guys, like we pass each other, and they both look back, and then one of the guys was like, "Yeah, I still hit it." And Jalen like hears them because the guys don't know we're together. And then Jalen walks up behind me, and I like turn into the book section, and he like slaps my ass. I'm like, dude. He's like, I just want to let you know, babe. He's like, you still got it, even pregnant. And I was like,
he said those college
and I'm literally like,
college guys
bro, we're in Walmart. Why are you telling me this? And he's like, no, those guys. You didn't hear them? And I was like, who? And he's like, those guys that walked by you. And I'm like, I literally don't know who you're talking about. He's like, there was these two college boys, and he told me what happened. I was like, well, shit.
He said,
It was just super funny.
I would say, I feel like Alex with age is getting a little bit more like, not aggressive, but has a little bit of jealous in him. Like a little bit more jealousy in him. Like, he was friendly when those guys were talking to me, but like he was on defense.
Yeah, he was like, that's not girl.
Like before, he would be like, "Hi guys, I'm Alex. What are you guys up to?" Like,
where thinking now, it's like your friends or something.
Yeah, where now he's like,
"Hey."
Yeah, like.
But yeah, so that's our take on a postpartum rage and I guess husband hatred.
All right, well. Let's actually do an outro this time. So
yes, thank you
guys for tuning in every week. Thank you for all the feedback. Thanks for sharing, for liking. Again,
subscribe. Don't forget.
Follow us on Instagram, TikTok. Moms Next Door Podcast. We love you guys so much.
Love you guys. Thanks.
Bye.